Alright guys, we are here for the start of the Sonic and the Black Knight Let's Play. How awesome of an intro is that? I always love seeing what they can do with the Wii intros, or the Wii menu intros, and they're usually awesome. And this game isn't unusually loud like Secret Rings was. But yeah, I actually think this is one of my favorite Sonic games. I know it's getting, you know, really crappy reviews. Well, so far only IGN has reviewed it. But, you know, I really think this is one of my favorite Sonic games. And, you know, it's hard to put into words. I liked it more than Secret Rings, definitely. The controls are way better in this game. Yeah, there's just something about this one that I liked better. Can't really put my finger on it. But yeah, that's the intro cutscene. Let's go ahead and start it. And of course, playing Night of the Wind on the opening. And her name, blah 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 blah. I'll go ahead and do... Make this nice and simple, just make it chaos. Alright, let's go ahead and start this up with this awesome intro cutscene. There are actually only, I think, 3 CGI cutscenes in the entire game, but I think they are again done by VE Studios, who did the Sonic Unleashed cutscenes. And they look amazing, quite frankly. They really do. Some of the sound seems out of sync, like the effects seem out of sync, but it could just be me noticing tiny little details. Oh well. Shit. I love that, he just cuts through the sky. It's awesome. And the eyes are coming out. And that's Merlina, kind of the equivalent to Shara from Secret Rings. But yeah. And there we have King Arthur, the Black Knight. I'm gonna turn this down just a little bit. I love how they're all just standing there, letting her cast a spell. It's like, wouldn't you go after her? Ah, gotta love the chili dogs. Got to love that. The fact that they include the chili dogs is just amazing. And of course, he worships them and can't let them die.
Hey, where am I?
Being from a distant world. Forgive my abrupt summons.
Aha!
I love how slow he's just walking up to him. I love he just shoves the whole thing in his mouth. You gotta lick your fingers first. That is just BA, just spinning a chili dog.
I'm used to stuff like this.
That's some serious talent, just spinning a chili dog around on your fingers. Yeah, catch the hot dog, chili dog. I just said hot dog. Do 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 do. Wow wow wow. Oh. There actually is some really good rumble in these cutscenes. It's kind of trying to make you feel like you're Sonic. It's kind of neat. And actually sounds do come out of the Wii Remote speaker in this game, so pretty cool. He reminds me of Darth Vader with his little, like, deep... And now the Knights of the Round Table. We're Knights of the Round Table, we dance whenever we're able, we do routines and chorus scenes. Oh wait, that's Holy Grail, never mind. We have Knuckles playing Gawain, Shadow as Lancelot, and Blaze as Percival.
Let's go.
Must we? She is the royal wizard after all. The king's orders are absolute. Yes, but
Without loyalty, loyalty to the king, we are nothing. Still, the king, he has changed. And his kingdom.
Dun dun dun. And now out of CGI.
Why'd you stop? I could have taken
These storybook cutscenes are actually a lot better in this game, though. Secret Rings kind of didn't use a lot of motion in them. These actually do use a lot more animation. And they're a lot better in my opinion.
Scabbard of Excalibur.
Hey, wait a second. I think I've heard that name before. Let me see.
And the voice acting in this game isn't, I wouldn't say it's as good as it was in Unleashed. But it's not bad. It's not horrible
This is the land
by any
ruled by
means.
King Arthur.
Whoa! But was that really the king himself? I mean, he seemed way different in the stories.
Let us go. We can talk along the way.
Yes.
Let me introduce myself. I am Melina the Wizard.
I'm Sonic. Sonic the Hedgehog.
And what would a Sonic game be without that at the beginning? They actually do kind of make fun of that later on, though, but we'll get to that when we get there. And now the first level. Kind of a tutorial stage as usual.
I would like for you to get accustomed to my
Gotta love this instrumental version of Night of the Wind. And I really don't get the point of those little, like, apples or whatever they are on the ground, but I try to go after them anyway because they make the same sound as the soul orbs from Secret Rings. A lot of reused sound effects here, but that's not all bad. Seeing as they're trying to get these two games, like, kind of as a series, a mini-series, like, off to the side. Yes, and the attacks are waggle, so those of you who thought this was not going to be a waggly game, you were going to be disappointed. But it isn't as responsive as you may like, but it works fine for me. So you start to get used to the timing for the just swinging your sword, like how early you need to swing it. This little thing is basically just like items that you can identify after a level, and they basically, some of them you can equip to your character and they give you like added defenses from things, and others are used to craft weapons for the other characters that we'll get to later. So yeah, like I said, we'll get to all that later.
However,
He got a little sidetracked.
yes, Mimir, the Lady of the Lake, gave him Excalibur. He was bewitched by the power of immortality that Scabbard bestowed. He became immortal, summoning legions from the underworld. He is plunging his kingdom into a world of horror and chaos.
You mean like a big old haunted house? This will be cool.
That laugh is so
Like Halloween
cheesy.
all year long.
Maybe so, but I fear...
Yeah, those were some bad lines right there, I will admit.
We must act now.
You mean take out King Arthur? What about the immortal thing?
Beyond this misty lake sleeps a sacred sword.
It's over there.
That sword.
Yeah, I'll go get it. Be back
I
in
love
a
that
flash.
shot right there. That's just awesome.
Wait, Sonic! What light?
Now you get the awesome gauntlet. That thing is amazing. I love that gauntlet. And a new mission has been added. And these new mission screens aren't nearly as annoying as they were in Secret Rings. Not by a long shot. No annoying music when you're gaining experience or any of that crap.